Hey everyone, Jason Katzenbach here along with Mike McClary, and in this video we're going to talk about how much it costs to start selling on Amazon. You know, there's a huge misconception about this that it actually takes a lot of capital to start. Well, we're going to show in this video that that's not true at all.
And to demonstrate that, we have two products that we're going to show you that can both be sourced for as little as $500, and they do crazy amounts of sales on Amazon.
You know, one of the things that I love about Amazon is that it allows you to start wherever your budget is. Now, we never recommend starting with too big of a budget because when you're just getting started, you obviously want to reduce the amount of risk as possible. But you can get started with as little as just a few $100s up to as many thousand as you want. It's just going to depend on how much research you do looking for those products that'll give you that minimum order quantity.
You know, to demonstrate that, we have these two products, but let's talk first about the stethoscope right here. This product sells for about $25 on Amazon, but it does almost $1 million in sales a year.
Yeah, right now it says it's selling about $85,000 a month right now.
That is
just
crazy.
From this one product.
Now, even though it's selling for $25 and doing over $1 million a year in revenue, the cost to actually source this product and buy it yourself, $1.30. Yet they sell it for $25.
You know, the challenge with this is a lot of people look at this and they wonder, you know, where are you going to find these products? How are you going to source these products? It's so easy. You just use sources like Alibaba and you can source these products so easily, start communicating with the manufacturers right away. And like Mike said, $1.50 to get started. Now, there might be a few bells and whistles added to this, so it might add a few pennies to it, but you can truly start with a competing product right now for just pennies. And the minimum order quantity on these
It was 100 units.
So there you go. So under $500 guaranteed you can get started, well, with both of these products, but a top selling product that sells over $1 million a year getting started for under $500.
Now, the other product we have up here, which I personally don't use, maybe I should. This is the Flawless Brows. Looks like a eyebrow trimmer. So how much is this one selling for on
This
Amazon right
product, the Finishing Touch Flawless Brows, is selling for $20.
Wow. You know, and you can source this for less than $2, and this product is making almost $1.4 million a year on Amazon.
That's crazy, yeah. Over $120,000 a month, $1.4 million a year revenue generating from a product that costs just a couple of dollars per unit to get started.
And again, even the minimum order quantities are low on this one too. Only 100 units, and you can get going with this and have your chance at $1 million product right from the start.
You know, and when we're talking about getting the suppliers and paying less than $500, there's not really a lot of expenses on top of that. So when you're working with the manufacturer, they'll work with you to be able to create the packaging, to be able to create the all the branding, and then you just pay, you know, it's usually about $1 per unit to be able to get it shipped into Amazon's warehouses. So you really, like, under $5, you've got this product in stock at Amazon that you're selling for $20, $25 a year.
And Jason's right also that I remember when I first sourced my first product, I was a little intimidated by the packaging. I kept thinking that I have to design the packaging. I got to know how to do all these graphic arts and fonts and colors. Not the case. Almost every supplier that you'll find on Alibaba will have some pre-designed templates for you. They'll ask you for your brand name. They'll go over some options with colors. You can always go out there and find a professional package designer for you. You don't have to. For the first one, you really don't have to do that. I would get going with something simple. It keeps your costs low. It keeps your risk low, and you still have a ton of potential as well. So don't be intimidated by creating your own brand out of any products like these. It's much easier than you might think.
And using a product like this, you look at, they have very nice packaging. You don't need to start with that much detailed packaging. You can start very plain vanilla, just get your product up and selling, make sure that the consumers want it, that it starts selling. And then as you've proven it, that's where you start getting fancier with the nice, you know, they've got the transparent area and all of that. But you really want to save those funds initially to invest. Just save it for the inventory itself and then start improving from there.
Right. So, you know, another great thing about these, you can easily build another brand out of it. So this is one beauty product. There's probably hundreds of other beauty products you could source, maybe from the exact same supplier. Same thing with any type of medical equipment. It's really so easy to grow and scale your brand once you pick that first product, but you have to get started in order to make it happen.
Absolutely. And we have a free training series where you can learn the in and outs of being able to find products to sell on Amazon. It's a 6-part training series where we talk about not only why Amazon is such a great opportunity, but also how to find the products to sell, how to find the products, the sourcing, the manufacturers to source those products, and more importantly, how to launch your product to millions of buying customers on Amazon.
So if you want to get started today, all you need to do is click the link below this video and get immediate access to our training.
Don't miss out on this free training. Check it out now, and we'll see you inside.